Number 1 GMOs. Of all the threats to humanity today, none is more destructive than modern-day evidence-based science. And by the word science, I don't mean the humble pursuit of knowledge using genuine scientific methods. What I mean is the dogmatic, corporate-driven brand of distorted science based on falsified evidence, bribery of gatekeepers and corruption of government regulators. Number 2 Vaccines. While a case could be made for clean vaccines that are manufactured without mercury, aluminum, MSG and formaldehyde, no such clean vaccines are offered to the public. All vaccines offered at pharmacies, health clinics and hospitals contain brain-damaging metals and chemicals by design. Number 3 Fluoride. All those who promote the addition of fluoride into municipal water supplies are conscious liars. They know that the so-called fluoride pumped into the water is actually a deadly chemical used as an insecticide, often imported from China. Number 4 Pharmaceuticals. Drug companies are not in the business of health. They are in the business of marketing disease, then offering their patented, overpriced chemical medications as a treatment for disease. But their treatments never cure the disease. They only manage it, leading to a lifetime of medication dependence, which just happens to financially enrich the drug companies. Number 5 Food additives. You probably don't realize it, but nearly all the blueberries used in cereals, bagels, pancake mixes and other foods aren't really blueberries. They're actually chemical concoctions made with propylene glycol, artificial blue colors and high fructose corn syrup laced with mercury. Number 6 Synthetic pesticides. Pesticide chemicals are usually derived from petroleum, and some of them are based on fluoride. Pesticides are, of course, sprayed on crops to kill insects. But an overwhelming mountain of scientific research shows that pesticides remain intact on foods, and when they're consumed by humans they cause devastating diseases such as Alzheimer's and dementia, neurological disorders such as Parkinson's, cell death, birth defects, ADHD. Yet astonishingly, the scientists at the American Academy of Pediatrics says children should eat more pesticide. Number 7 Chemotherapy. Many modern-day chemotherapy chemicals are derivatives of mustard gas, chemical weapons used in World War I. The Nazis got their hands on the technology, and through chemical pharma companies, such as Bayer, whose co-director was convicted of crimes against humanity in the Nuremberg trials, they managed to create chemotherapy drugs, which are still used today. Chemotherapy's number 1 side effect is cancer. Even if it shrinks one tumor, it causes permanent damage to the brain, kidneys and liver while igniting thousands of other micro-tumors throughout the body. The reason chemotherapy is used by the cancer industry is because it results in repeat business. Chemotherapy causes cancer. Chemotherapy actually backfires and causes health cells to feed the growth of cancer tumors. Number 8 Plastics. Plastics have long been heralded as a scientific breakthrough, and in many ways, plastics really are amazing materials. For cars, prosthetics, computers and industrial uses, plastics offer enormous advantages over other materials. But when it comes to health and food, plastics are devastatingly dangerous. Many plastics release bisphenol A, BPA, a powerful hormone disruptor that's responsible for feminizing males, spurring the growth of so-called man boobs and reducing sperm viability. Plastics are ubiquitous in the food supply, and many consumers astonishingly microwave their foods in plastic. This releases dangerous plastics chemicals right into the food, all while destroying the nutritional value of food. Number 9 Cosmetics. Non-organic cosmetics and personal care products are loaded with scientifically formulated chemical ingredients that cause cancer, liver damage, kidney damage, neurological disorders and even skin diseases. A typical skin lotion or cosmetic base is made with a sickening cocktail of incredibly toxic chemicals purchased in bulk from chemical factories. Many are shockingly high in lead, and most cosmetic manufacturers actually hide their ingredients from consumers in order to conceal the truth of what's in their overpriced products. Number 10 Radiation. In the name of science, our world has built a network of deadly, unstable nuclear power plants that quite literally threaten the very future of human civilization. As the Fukushima accident shows, All these scientists who think they're so smart are actually incredibly myopic, in that they couldn't even foresee an earthquake causing a tidal wave that would impact a nuclear facility built on the shoreline. Keep in mind that Japan is part of the most seismically active region on the planet, meaning you'd have to be a complete idiot not to realize offshore earthquakes will happen there. Yet these nuclear scientists signed off on the project, almost certainly because they all financially benefited from its construction and maintenance. Billions of dollars were spent to build it, and billions more in an attempt to rescue it.